Hello, my name is Jacob Bowler, and I am doing a informal speech over the causation for the outbreak of World War I. Starting in 1870 with the Franco-Prussian War, Prussia would win this war in 1871 and later form the German Empire, becoming a new rising power in Europe. This concerned both Russia and France, leading to the Franco-Russian alliance formed in 1894. The beginning to the road to war. And going by a few years, in 1904 to 1905, Russia would eventually fight Japan over wanting a port, where Britain, wanting to align with Russia, would have to sign out. But after the failure of the war 2 years later, in 1907, during the Anglo-Russian conventions, they would form the Triple Entente and lay the groundwork for one of the sides of World War I. After this, Germany would then finalize the formation of the Central Powers between the German Empire, the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and the Kingdom of Italy. In 1908, Austria-Hungary would annex Bosnia and Herzegovina, which contained a lot of Serbian nationalists. Nationalists. All of this information that I have just provided you came from History.com, which is the History Channel's website. There was a few other things that happened between the events I'm going to, but I'm not going to get too much into them. There was the Italian invasion of Libya. There was the Balkan Wars. There was the first Balkan War that happened in 1912, where a lot of Balkan nations, including Serbia, Greece, Bulgaria, and forming the first Balkan League, fought the Ottoman Empire to fully gain independence from them with the backing of Russia. And the second one, where Bulgaria invaded Greece and Serbia over Macedonia, and a few other nations joined in just to beat down Bulgaria. In, I believe it was 1913. Yeah, 1913. Sorry. In 1913, the Serbian National Defense Group formed a secret terrorist organization known as the Black Hand. This would lead to the assassination of Franz Ferdinand. They would be the people behind the assassination of Franz Ferdinand. I got this information from Norwich.com or NorwichUniversity.com. In the summer of 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand was in Sarajevo and was shot and killed by members of the Serbian Black Hand. Austria would then give an ultimatum to Serbia that if they did not let them investigate the assassination of Franz Ferdinand, that they would invade. The Tsar of Russia, tried to talk with its cousin, the Kaiser of Germany, to calm the situation, but it failed. And thus, on July 28th, Germany and Austria would invade Russia and France. This information was got from the book The Great War by Peter Hart. And that is the end of my essay.